Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles taking on themselves. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener.
You know, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He connects downfield to Dotson. And he will go all the way. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Throwing to begin, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down. Hurts to the air on first down. This one intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 1. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's in!
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
On is Elliott to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. That's to the right side, caught by Goddard. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass, it stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Again, Hurts. Oh, he's got this one complete to Goddard. To the pylon, he's in. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's now 14-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a second down. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
3rd and 11. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. from the shotgun. It's Hurts. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult. Defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
On first down, it's Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. They'll come up now for second down and 4. To throw is Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. Yeah, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
Now Hurts to the goal line and in. Here's Elliott for the extra point. He's got it, and the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Hurts looking to throw on first down. That is intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. A first down throw for Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He'll get that out to Barkley. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
Hurts again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
2nd and 10. Hurts will try it again. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. To the air again. Hurts. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Now Hurts. It is brought in the end zone.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Elliott now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Brought in by the tight end, Dallas Goddard. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Hurts to throw. A pass caught by Saquon. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Throwing is Hurts. And he'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Buffalo Bills. The Bills have Tyler Bass out to do the honors, and off we go from Orchard Park. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New England Patriots. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway in Foxborough. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. They go play action now. May. Short pass caught by Henry. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And 24 yards to gain there. Another first down as well. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's May. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. On play action, May. Open man, the tight end, Henry. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. And his kick here is good. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. Well, that was a long, sustained opening drive, but in the end, only able to get 3, the field goal out of it.
And absolutely, you'll take the points and the early leads. You never give those back. But there will be a little bit of disappointment that they didn't punch it in for 6 after that kind of yardage and that kind of drive that they had.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose. But you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Allen now looks to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Well, they told us that he was just going to be a bear to defend. And usually tight ends are, Charles, but he's no exception to that rule. His second catch of the opening possession, and it gets him a first down.
Yeah, and they certainly saw something on his earlier reception. He went back and reported what he found. And one of the things about him, he's like a wide receiver to me, Brandon. He has a great sense of space and understanding where defenders are.
Yeah, we talk all the time, Charles, and it kind of gets cliche about the hands that he has, but really it's the truth. For a tight end, some of the best hands in the game. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
This taken in by Kincaid. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
From the gun, it's Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Brandon Cooks, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bills have taken the lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Looking to throw. May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. To throw, it's May. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They'll throw with May. And the pass to Henry is intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. That'll give them 8 that time, and it'll be second and a couple.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Now a 2nd and 2. From midfield, here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Throw left side to Kincaid. Look at the big man rumble. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 45 yards. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Tyler Bass now for the point after. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. To the air, May. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing here is May. And Diggs has it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They'll look to throw again. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First give of the game here to Chase Brown, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Burrow from the gun. Taking a shot deep here. His first throw is an interception. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles, they're off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And this one doesn't go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Hurts throwing again. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from the bank. Rasheen Ali on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Headed out right. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Jackson to throw it. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Someone got a piece of that downfield throw, but it is caught anyway. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun, Jackson bails out of the pocket quick. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Throw left side, caught by Andrews. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Henry can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
It's 2nd and goal. Here's another for him. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. These last 2 snaps, oof, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
This one misses the tight end, and that forces them to 4th and goal. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much, but it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. Caught out wide. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. On the return, Britton Covey. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Hurts. And his first pass falls incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And now they face 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Hurts now from the gun. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. Our score, 6-0. Back to the bank in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll have it 3rd and 3. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First down from the 42. They go play fake with Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. It's Hurts once again. He's got Devontae Smith. Down to the 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles tie and can take the lead here in the second. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Blitz coming here. Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They put Flowers in motion right. First down, here's Lamar. Chased out to his right. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. He rolls to his right. He's running with it. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Third and 2, here's Jackson. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. They'll throw for it. Got his man. Hopkins has it. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more. They've got a man in motion. Play action now with Jackson. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. So 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing. for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Lamar and the offense staying out there, Brock. They're trying for 2. They send a tight end in motion. Jackson's throwing for it. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, well, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 1-score game in the first half. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Looking to tack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he reaches the end zone. That conversion cuts the lead down to 5. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Return starts at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Blitz is there, and he goes down. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Lamar off the play fake. Caught by the open man. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They've got first down here from the 36. Play action. Here's Jackson. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Play fake. Jackson. Buying some time right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. Rolling out to his left. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. After the penalty, let's see how their composure is on this 4th down. They're going for this. Buying some time left. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
I'm not sure it matters whether you think you've got the perfect play call in that situation. Hey, listen, going for it anywhere inside your own 20, the risk, it outweighs the reward 5-fold, maybe 10-fold.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a lot.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's a nickel set for the Ravens. 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field. It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Ali to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Completed to Flowers. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 3rd and short. He'll throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. 3rd down from this distance, Brock. That is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a 1st down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Covey now to return this. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st down, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Pass complete to Goddard. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Hurts yet again. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
It's Hurts once again. A throw right side, caught by Goddard. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. And again, here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal. Hurts throwing again. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Incomplete on first and second. Need some better luck here. Third and goal. Play action. Hurts has it. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they botched on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play action game rewards follow on the back end.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
No luck on the look to his back. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Looking to throw. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Lamar throwing again. That one's incomplete over the middle. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
That pass pulled in by Henry. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens start the 2nd half with some needed points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage. Big time.
No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on 2 more. Jackson yet again. Headed out right. And he will get into the end zone. That ties this game up. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. You take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Shipley now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Hurts now from the gun. Cut out left. And this one does not go far.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Goddard makes the catch. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Hurts on 1st down. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This one finds Goddard. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He'll take this at the 10. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His back Derrick Henry was the intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down. Steadily keeping him involved in their passing game, Brock. But that throw, well, didn't work out the way his earlier targets have.
It kind of felt like you could see that from the booth. This defense was sick and tired of this running back catching the ball. Yeah. A whole lot more active in their coverage, and somebody was ready to finally separate the football when it arrived.
And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Completed to his running back. Into the red zone. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
Right on the doorstep now. Here's first and goal. And again, it's Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens cut it to a point late in this one. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Shipley now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Yet another grab for Goddard. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They're going to pass it here. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here he is to throw. Hits his running back. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Setting up to pass. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kay. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
This is maybe one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
It's a designed run for him. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way